Hi guys, welcome back to Charlotte's Foliage. I missed you guys. I've been a little bit under the weather. Just wanted to stop in and say hello and hope you're getting ready for the holidays and you're staying safe with this variant going around. Um, but happy holidays and Merry Christmas, and let's go get right into the video about plant conversations. And if you have questions, go ahead and post those questions below. I recently had to have my TV mounted to give myself more space because, you know, once you bring in your plants from outside, you have to have ample space for them. So I'm just going to let you take a look at how my plants are doing. This is my Monstera deliciosa, and it's doing pretty good. Um, Down below here is my palm. It's doing okay, but it's leaning. Also, I have some propagations that are doing really well here. Let me see if I can get in closer. I've got some Brazils coming up, and I have Adansonii coming up. So they're doing pretty good. It's just in moss. I'm propagating in moss. I forget the name of this plant, but it's a Tradescanthia, I believe. And but it's doing pretty good propagating. So then here is my figly fig. This plant is a slow grower, but honestly, it's doing well. Doesn't like to be moved. It likes to stay in the same place. My emerald green philodendron is doing really well here. So to let you take a look at her, she's draping all the way down the side of my television. I'll pan back. Then let's go down here. I have a cactus here that's doing well. I have some more pothos there. I have a Chinese money plant growing here. And I have Hoya compacta that I propagated, and it's a small plant, but it's doing okay. I've got another plant in Lacca, and I think it's a Birkin, but I'm not sure. It's got some new growth on there, if you can see the green spot there. And then there is my Hoya obovata, one of my favorites. And then I've got an Asparagus Fern that's doing well. I have a Scindaptus pictus there that's doing well. And there's my Brazil plant. It wasn't doing so well, and so I have to propagate it. That's what you just got to looking at. So I'll be filling in those empty spots on that plant once these in propagation develop a little more. And if I pan back a little bit, there is my Tetrasperma, and it is doing really, really good. Raphidophore Tetrasperma, it's just growing, and you can't even see the whole plant just yet. Also, this is a terrarium I started over a year ago, and it's just going on by itself. It's doing really well. Kind of pan in and let you see. I've got the veining plant, and I've got some, I believe that's aluminum plant in there. Over here, I just purchased a while back a variegated string of hearts, and it's doing really well. It's kind of got a little hang on it. It's just a real small 2-inch pot that it's in. And then I have my Antheriums back here. They're doing okay. One of them opened up a new leaf. You can see some of them back here. And then my Taneki is there. I have another Chinese money plant there. Trying to think what else do I have there. There's another string of hearts back there. You can barely see it, but it's back there. Over here I have my snake plant, and it is just going all the way up. It's just growing, growing, growing. I have an alocasia here that's doing well, that just opened up a new leaf here. I have my well fin that's doing fine here. Slow grower, but it's doing fine. I have an alocasia down low there. And also, I forget what other plant that is in propagation. So, over here is my Rick-Rack cactus. And as you can see, this plant has just took off and gone about its business. I just had maybe 2 small fronds or whatever they call them in this. And then over the summer, I put this plant outside in my greenhouse. And it just took off and went on and decided to just grow. So I'm really pleased with how well it's doing. I hope it does well during this winter time. Over here on my table is a Raven ZZ. And as you can see, it's got some new growth growing there. It's coming up. It comes up green, and then the plant actually turns dark color. So it's a beautiful plant. It's an easy plant. It doesn't require a lot of light, although it's in a south-facing window. It's on my coffee table, but the south-facing window is behind us. Also, getting that same south-facing lighting is some more plants that I have here. Tetrasperma, Adansonii, Scindaptus pictus. There's another regular ZZ plant, and it's taken off. It's growing up the vent there that needs to be cleaned. And then I have my Cebu blue Pothos, and I have my Marble Queen Pothos there. So again, my plants are doing really well. I have a little small, looks like a Hoya tricolor that I propagated, and it's doing good. I've got some new growth here on this plant. I'm not sure if that's just the way it comes in or if it's trying to flower, but you can see. And then over here in the corner, I've got my Philodendron Canoe, and it's doing really well. This plant doesn't require a lot of light, so it's just sits there and behaves. I haven't had any problems with this plant here. There's another Pothos there. If we go into my kitchen area, I have my Aglaonema. She's still doing really well. Beautiful plant. And then I have another Aglaonema. One of them is Pink Valentine, and the other one is Red Wishes, I believe. And if we pan back a little bit, that is my Burl Marks Philodendron doing really well. I have a Pubicalix Hoya there. I have another Pothos there. Over here I have a Tetrasperma from the, I believe that's the Cylindrica. And I've got a couple of aloes down below there. They're doing okay. And let's see. Over here I have a Pothos. This plant has taken off. I've cut it and put some back on top, and I've cut it again, and it just loves this west facing window, and it's doing really well. And I do have a few more plants downstairs, but we won't go down there. They're in my greenhouse. So I just wanted to get in here and let you guys take a look at the progress of my plants. So if you have any questions, comments, I'm gonna turn the light on. And this is another snake plant that I have here in my bathroom with no window, but it's doing fine. I've got some bright lights here that is able to catch sometimes when someone comes in the restroom to use it, or it gets a little humidity from when individuals shower. So I'm very pleased with how everything is going with my plants, and I hope you like, subscribe, share, tell your friends about me, and just have a safe holiday. And I'm glad to be back here on YouTube channel, and I hope you see more of my videos. I've been under the weather, but I plan on fighting this cold. It's not COVID. I'm fully vaccinated and boosted, but I've had some tests ran, so they're going to find out what's going on. Just be prayerful and take care of yourselves. Thank you for watching. Bye now.